What's going on, everybody? Mike here. Welcome back to Tahoes and Turbos. Today, as you can see, we're back at my place in the yard here, getting this thing cleared off, getting the tank off, the back off. I got the Petcock came in, the new Petcock that goes here. Yeah, we got a little bit of snow. So the last few days it was melting, and then it got cold again, and now here we are. So, anyways, gonna take the tank off, or take the seat off, take the back off, tank off. Then we're gonna go to the garage, swap out the Petcock right there. We've got a new one, and then and then clean out the carb. We're taking the carb off too. We're gonna clean that out, and hopefully when we're done, everything will be running spick and span again. Because I want to ride this thing some more. Kind of been bummed I haven't been able to ride it. So, but that's the plan for today. First step will be to turn off zoop, the Petcock, and then I'll have to take off a couple of bolts there, flip this up, and then I got, I think, 4 underneath the seat. Then this will come off, and then I can't remember what's under here exactly. If it's like a Torx or something, I'll have to figure that out. But yeah, I guess we'll start by brushing it off, and then we'll go from there. All right, got the back off here. It's 2 12 mil right here, 2 12 mil bolts, and he came right up. The cover here takes these 4 here, they're 10 mil, so I'll get those out. And then I noticed right here we got a couple of stars, so I'll use the big guy for them. And I think this is a 10 mil here. The other side of this is broken, and that's where I think the tank may be leaking from. So I'm hoping that's not the problem, folks. I hope it's not the tank. I got the Petcock, so we'll find out for sure. But yeah, I'm going to take these 10 out. I've already went over here, and as you can see, I turned the Petcock to the off position. So I just have to take a screwdriver and unscrew that line and take it off. So, and then I got the carburetor right here to also take off, which, you know, she's fun with that choke and the yeah, so awesome. That's gonna be a fun time. It's actually really easy. So, but let me take the power barn stuff off here, and we get to see what's actually going on with it. All right, back side is off. A little bit of a thing that I like to do is I like to put the bolts, you know, back in where they came from. That way I never lose them, and I don't have a worry about where they came from. So, also, my dumbass forgot that these screws are only to hold on this plastic. Okay. I got the 10 mil down here out. Around here. What? Oh, I just popped my button on my pants. Great. Got this all unhooked. So, as you can see, it's not leaking. So that's a bonus. It did leak out the line, which I expected it to. So that's a bonus. The new Petcock has got the gasket and everything, guys. We'll take a look at that when we get to the shop. I didn't take this one out because, as you can see, right? So, and see how it lifts? Now that brings me back to over here. To take these tanks off, you gotta pop this. I forgot totally about that rubber because they make it blend in so well, right? So, anyways, I'm gonna take the tank off now, and then maybe we'll see if we can look underneath it, see if we can see anything visually that's kind of fucked on it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Stay tuned. We'll find out soon. All right, guys. There's the tank. Just as the wind starts picking up. I was gonna flip it upside down and check it, and then I realized that there's like a lot of gas still in it. So we'll check it when we get to the shop, because I can actually drain it there. It'll be a lot easier. Yeah, I'm gonna throw a tarp over this while we're not here. Was looking around up top here. She's really dirty. I don't know how well the light's gonna pick that up, but she's really dirty. So I'm guessing I have a leak, an oil leak up here. So I'm going to have to get a gasket kit for this and get that straightened out. But maybe for now I can tighten it down. So we'll see. It's pretty gross. Might have to take it over to the car wash and spray it off. This here, to take the carb off, is just a screw here. Undo this and pull the slide out. Got to undo the side here, pull that out, and then it's just two nuts back here. One here and one on the other side. So I'll get those off. Get this return line off, or this vent tube, I should say, off. And we will see you guys at the shop with probably taking the carb apart first and seeing what's up with that. All right, folks, we're at the shop. We got Haley's doing some quick checks because she's doing some TikTok and stuff. Careful, tanks are right there. Got the carb in the pail here. This, take a look at this, folks. I don't know if you can see it. This is what came out of the fuel line. You see that? Or came out of the carb, I should say, so far. You see that? That is a big issue we're having. So, yeah, I'm going to dump that out. I'm going to use this for the little pieces, this for the bigger pieces. We're going to take it apart, spray it up. I went and I grabbed my little tools here. You guys can see my little pipe cleaners to go through the jets and give them a good once over. I'm not going to take like the needle valves and shit out. I'm just going to worry about jetting. And well, depending, we'll see what it looks like inside. I might have to take it totally apart. And then I got the pump. I brought the pump back from my place to pump out the tank, put that in the air so we can get that done. So awesome. And then I got to worry about figuring out how to load all of this stuff into the back of here. And to find out why, well, you're going to have to check out Patreon. So we got some big things coming. So it's pretty crazy. Anyways, I'm going to get the tunes going and get to take this apart, and we'll see what it looks like inside. All right, folks, I don't know if you can see this, but this thing is absolutely fucking gross inside. Even on the vent, it was all like green. So, yeah, we got some moisture happening inside of here. Great. Oh yeah, she's gnar. Ugh. Well, let's pop the bowl off and see what it looks like underneath. All right, got the bowl off, and as you guys can see inside there, how gross that is. Oh, that is fucking gnar. So we're gonna put that in there. The gasket's kind of fucked too, but it'll work. I'll spray it down some good, and then yeah, I've been having an issue with the floats like the stick on this. Now I see why. Look at all that shit on there, eh? Yeah, we're gonna do the best we can on this without having to actually go too deep on it. So definitely jetting and spray it down. So I'll be back with hopefully with a verdict on it real soon. I'm gonna start off by taking this guy out. I'm gonna leave this guy in there because that's my idle. I don't want to. I want to leave it as alone as it is. Or not my idle, my air fuel. Sorry, that's my air fuel. That's my idle right there. So yeah, we just want to leave that alone, and I'll spray it all down, guys. Hopefully we get this thing nice and clean, and then onto the tank because I got the new Petcock for it. See here, right there. Good thing about Yamaha is they never changed their design for years. It's awesome. All right, folks, just getting ready to put it back together, and I don't know why that last clip is 55 minutes and 52 seconds. Crazy. Anyways, yeah. As you can, I must have left the camera running. As you can see, it's as clean as it's ever gonna get. This fucking crust, I cannot get that shit off there. That scale. How do I do that? Do I let it sit in like CLR for a week? But I'm thinking of just putting it back together now, and looking for one of them Electron Pro carburetors for it. So I think that could be the better idea. But for now, that's how she's going to look. I think I got to put stuff back on a certain way. Like that, and then it held it down. If I remember right, I'll have to watch the video footage. So, but yeah, we'll have her back together soon here, folks. I can't wait. Hopefully it'll run. All right, got the floats back in. I think it's how it should be. Make sure. Hang on, sorry. Make sure that the needle drops. You guys see in there the needle? Make sure it closes. Perfect. Now, sorry about that. I'm just trying to get this set right. There we go. Now I can get the main jet in. As you guys can see, I went through and cleared every passage. Oh, focus. They were bunged up pretty bad. Not gonna lie, they were plugged. So don't have my compressor's not working. So I had to blow it out all manually. Give her, you know, a good old fashioned blow job. So yeah, there's even shit on here. So now I'm gonna put it all back together. Slop this in here. Put the other, then we're gonna check out the other jet, see how that one turned out before we call it a day on this. So, because this is clean, this is ready to rock and roll. So, yeah. Oh, except for that dirt and shit. But I don't have my scrubber brushes here, my good ones. Otherwise, I'd be going through the middle there. So, unfortunately, that stuff's at home because, like I said, I'm moving all my stuff back to the house, to my main, basically what I'm doing is everything's going back. I'm taking everything of mine home, doing basically a figuring out what I have, what I don't like, what I have, what I don't have, everything, an inventory check. So that way I know what more tools to buy, pretty much. So, because I got shit fucking everywhere. I got shit here. I got shit over on the side there. I got shit in the back corner. I got shit in the shed or in the camper. I got shit behind the camper. I got shit in the truck. It's everywhere. So, yeah, I gotta clean all my stuff up out of here, get it all organized, and then start from scratch and only bring over what I need when I need it. So, that makes sense? Does to me. Anyways, let's get this last jet clean, and then I'll clean out this bowl and put it back, slam her together. But honestly, though, it's looking way cleaner than it was when it came in. Remember what it looked like before? Way cleaner. Should work fine, as long as everything is fine. Nope, there we go. And like that, folks, carb is all back together and ready to go on. So I'll be doing that when I get back to the house there. Hopefully, it depends on if it's still enough daylight. It's looking pretty gross, but I don't have another fuel line right now. Otherwise, let's see, no, fuck. I got lots of primer line. Otherwise, I would have just ran a whole new line and got rid of that filter, because we don't need a filter because that one's got one in it. So, yeah, I'm guessing I don't have any more fuel line here unless I use it on my Skidoo. Cool. Anyways, I'm going to put this off to the side now and let's drain that tank, and we'll check out that Petcock. I can't wait to see what it looks like. I figured I'd just take a minute to show you guys how cool this fucking pump works. No, it doesn't really like to work up vertically. It likes to work at an angle, but it's still working. So it won't be long and that tank will be empty. That is like the slickest thing ever. Alright guys, got the tank pretty much empty. Well, this one pretty much empty. As close as I can get it with that pump. Got about, you guys can see, this is about half a tank, or half a jerry can there full. So that's pretty deadly. I wiped this down here to kind of see if I could see any kind of cracking, any damage. Aside from a little bit of scratches there, I don't see nothing. I think it was leaking from the Petcock. You know what I mean, folks? You see that? I think it could have been leaking from there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that off. Then we're going to take a look at this one. This one. And see if they're the same. So hopefully they are. Then I can get this all back together here. All right. Looking at the Petcocks. Look at this one. The new one is just all nice and shiny and new and good. And it comes with the gasket and 2 O-rings that go right here. They replace these gross ones on here. I gotta clean those up. But this, guys, I'm thinking she started leaking from here. Right from there. I think that whatever gasket's in between there, let go. Because this was just rank. And look how gross that is. Nuts. Hopefully the inside of my tank ain't like that. It shouldn't be. So I'm gonna pull the lid off and take a look. But anyways, comparing the two together or side by side, they look to be the same. This one drops a little bit further down than this one. See how that? Yeah, it's just the mechanism is up. Weird. I also got a brass tube here. This one's plastic, right? Which is okay because I used to rip these off and then just have a fucking then just go, all the time, and not have to worry about switching between reserve and open. This filter here has seen better days, obviously. That's why I won't need. See these filters? I won't need another filter. The inline filter because I'll have those guys. So, anyways, I'm going to now put this back together and throw it on and see how it looks. Hopefully it doesn't leak when I go put it back together. Alright, folks. There it is. The new Petcock is on. I have it sitting at an angle right now. She works very well. Turns on and off. So, it's a little bit longer than the old one. Like I said, hopefully it clears the head. It should. So I got everything all packed up, ready to head back to the house. I've got the bag that's got the carb in it with all the fuel lines and stuff. Got my jerry can full of fuel that I pulled out of here. Got my water, because water is very, very important, folks. Staying hydrated is very, very important. Didn't even know mine looks like an oil can. Pretty neat, eh? I was thinking of actually making these for the channel. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Would you like to see that? It'd be pretty cool. Yeah, so here's the Petcock. People always ask me about serial numbers and shit. No fucking clue. This came off Amazon. So that's about as much as you're going to get. Now I'm going to throw this in the garbage. See? And that's it. That's it. Anyways, guys, I'm going to head now back to the house to get all this hopefully back together. It's getting dark out, so I might not be able to finish till the morning. I do have everything all tarped up, though, at home. I was thinking ahead. So, and don't forget, we have our thing going over. We're giving away a toque or a hat to lucky somebody for helping us reach 500 subs, which we've well passed by the timing of this video. Like, we're on our way to 700 now, which is absolutely fucking insane. Yeah. Head over to Patreon. That way you can sign up for free. Or you can, pay a couple bucks if you decide to help us out around here. Help me, afford a new shop. Hint, hint to something that's happening in the future here really, really quick. Yeah. We also have membership levels because once everything is all settled in the future here, I want to do some lives. And, I can't do it from here because of the metal roof. But I do have a spot that we can do some live video, like live Friday night lives where I'm wrenching and answering questions or whatever. We have memberships. So if you guys are interested in joining those things, hit the memberships and we'll make sure that you're taken care of. So lots of ways now to support the channel, which is fucking amazing. I love it. Anyways, enough of the bullshitting. I hate when other YouTubers do this. Like, I absolutely fucking hate it. I stopped watching a lot of YouTubers because they turn into merch channels more than actual work channels. I never want to become that. So, because, this is all I have for merch, this and a hat. And I only have two. I have one hat and one toque. That's it. So, anyways, I'm going to head back to the shop, or to the house now, and put all this shit back together, and hopefully it works. We'll see you at the house. Alright, guys, we are back here at the yard, getting the trike done. You can see, she's covered in snow. When I got back from the garage and made supper for the kids, it was like dark, so I was like, oh, I'm just going to do it in the morning when I wake up. Woke up in the morning and we got dumped on with snow, and it was like super cold for the last week, and I didn't want to risk breaking any plastic or anything. Like kind of how this tab on the side here is broken, right, for the gas tank. I didn't want to risk doing that on the other side. Okay, makes sense. So it's a little bit warmer today. It's like -2 now, but it's windy. If you guys can't tell, see, things are blowing a bit. It's kind of sunny out, but anyways, it's so I apologize for the wind noise. Anyways, I'm gonna dust this off, And then we'll begin by putting the carburetor on. So I got all my tools here set up, and then we'll hopefully by the time we're all done, she'll be running. So yay. I'm so glad I covered it up too. And like that, folks, carb is back on, all bolted down. These guys here are a 10 mil. The choke back here is a 14. So, and then when you're getting the slide in, of course, you got to make sure your needle drops in straight, right? So this guy here is all nice and tightened down. So I went and checked. We used to have a throttle sticking issue. Not no more. So that's that's promising. So now I'm gonna go grab the tank. I got the vent tube running up. We'll grab the tank and we'll put it on here and we'll see what happens. I still didn't get another line. I'm gonna do that when I go to the city next, which is probably like a week or two. So yeah, I'm gonna grab the tank, throw it on here, and we'll start filling it up, and we'll go from there. Hopefully she'll fire up. Comment down below, what do you think? I got a big surprise for you next video too. Something I learned. It's pretty cool. Alright folks, and there it is, all back together. Sorry about the wind noise. It's picking up pretty good. It comes dripping around the corner between these two houses, comes coming through and going woof, and then goes out that way, which sucks. So anyways, got everything back together. The tank is 10 mils on the sides, and then that's rubber strap. This side here, there's a spacer that goes through it. I have to get a new one because the other side I don't know where it is, I guess. In here, that goes in. And this side's broken, so I just took this one out of here. So, got the tank all hooked up. Got the seat on, the rack on. Everything's ready to go. All that's left now, folks, is to put some gas in it, which I have a jerry can sitting right over here. If it'll zoom in. There we go, right there. I have a jerry can. And we'll see if it'll fire up. So, comment down below now. You think we fixed the problem? Think it'll fire up, run, idle, all that good stuff, and have no issues with the fuel? We'll find out. Stay tuned. Alright folks, gas is in the trike. I also went ahead and threw one of these in. If you're, you know, from the north or anywhere where it's cold, these things are the shit. So now I have the key. If I can, if it'll go in, it's frozen. Oh no. Oh no, it froze. What the hell? There's ice in there. Fuck. I can't. Guys, you see that? I guess I could try heating up the key with a lighter or something. So I'll try that. But yeah, anyways, like I said, it's got cold. Anyways, Petcock is in. Tank is full, so turn it to the on position. No leaks. No leaking around here. Down in here, I don't know if you can see the float bowl through here. Probably not. But there's a ball. It's full. It's just filled right up. Sorry for the blur. So I'm guessing the carb's probably full. So now I just have to figure out how to heat this up, and then we'll fire it up. And success. Got it in there. I just used my mouth and just blew some hot air in it, and it worked. So let's get the choke all the way on. Turn that on. Let's flip this switch down here. See right here? Flip that up. It's like a decompressor valve. Give her a couple of pushes on the thinger here, and all fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen. See if it'll start. I hope it does. Oh, I might have to get it going, primed, and then we'll see what's up. Hang on a sec. Yeah, she's not going. All right, guys, let's try this again. Yeah. So I can hear she's running. All I had to do to get it to run was tap the float, like There we go. All I have to do was tap in here. Yeah, I'll fire it back up. Tap right there, and she fired right up. So it should do it again here. So let me turn this back up to high. It should fire up. No problem at all. That's why I love this whole thing. So I'm going to let it warm up for a bit, guys. And we'll be back at the shop to end the video. I got something cool I'm going to be doing over there today. Yeah, there we go. I got something cool that I'm going to be doing. And yeah, that's where I'm going to end it. Anyways, see you guys there. Last thing I'm going to do before I head to the shop here quick is park the trike back where it usually sits here, inside of the house, so that doesn't freeze up anymore. And also, I keep an eye on this guy here. You can see it'll drip right down if it's leaking again. So we're going to keep an eye on it. I already know I need a new tank. So, but yeah, now it needs tuning again, which I'll do that here in the spring. So, yay! She's fixed. She runs. Awesome. And so far the tank's not leaking. That's a bonus. And you can turn it and it works. Or the Petcock, I mean. And it works. So that's a plus too. I did also found another carb for this thing. So we'll see how that plays out. Maybe I might just order that and throw it on here. We'll see. So, but anyways, we'll see you guys at the shop. All right, folks. That's where I'm going to wrap it up. I'm actually kind of happy, that the Petcock and stuff doesn't leak. The tank isn't totally cracked. That was like a huge bonus. I did look at buying another carburetor. I found one on Amazon. It's by that, what is it, NNIB or something like that company. It's black, and it's supposedly like tuned out of the box, ready to go. I've also been looking at the Electron Pros. So comment down below. You trike people that watch my videos, what would you run? You see how much scale and shit is in that old one? I don't really know much of how to clean that, aside from maybe soaking it in a bunch of different chemicals, which could maybe weaken and do some bad things to the aluminum, right? You don't know. I don't know. So there's some options. I did find another tank as well on eBay to fix that broken corner, and it's about $200. So for about $300, I can have that thing fixed. But money's tight after Christmas and with my birthday and with everything, and with the computer bill. The last 2 months have been just nuts. 3 months, I should say. The last 3 months have been absolutely insane. That's why I haven't been making video content much. I've been just more concerned about keeping a roof over my head and keeping the lights on and keeping me and my kids' bellies full. But now that's, well, it's never a guaranteed, but now that it's kind of calming down, we're going to be getting back into getting our shit done. Like I said, this thing will be coming home here right away, so we can get the exhaust done and finished. His buddy only lives right around the corner from me, which is awesome. I could just scoot it over to his place. All of this stuff, as you can see, the workbench here. Let me flip around. Starting to clean everything out, taking it all back to my place so I can get all organized and get all my toolboxes and stuff all set up, ready to rock and roll for something that might be happening here pretty soon this summer, which I think is pretty interesting. If you guys want to know what's going on there, whoops, there we go, wrong button. If you want to know what's going on there, there will be a video up on Patreon. At the time of this recording, I haven't done it. I have done it about 4 times. I just haven't uploaded it because every time I make the video, I feel like I'm missing something out or something. It just doesn't hit right for the shit show. That's gonna turn into something awesome. So, speaking of Patreon, if you guys are interested in our toques and stuff, for our hats, until the end of March, we're giving one away for free for having us hit 500 subs. So head over to Patreon. People that have already been Patreon members since day one, you're instantly entered. Just a way for me to get your contact info, so I can email you. Because I could comment on it, like, I could be like, yeah, leave a comment on my video, and I'll pick somebody who comments, right? Well, the problem with that is you get a lot of those bots that are like, hey, like the Telegram fucking idiots and shit that are like pretend to be somebody, and this is the way around that. So until YouTube gets all that shit fucking figured out, the way to be safe and make sure that everybody's real and legit is to do this route. It's free. You can go to Patreon, absolutely free. And there's usually a link in the description below. Sorry, my shoulder's getting sore. Pulling that trike over. My shoulder's also been fucked the last month. I don't know what I did to it again, but whatever. I'll find out here. Maybe. But yeah, there's usually a link in the description below, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, I just want to thank you guys for watching. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Love you. And I got something really cool that I discovered. Just 'cause I'm a math nerd. I'm going to tell you guys this. I'm a math nerd. And I was playing around with some numbers and shit, and I think I may have figured out how to do something with this truck, with all this Holley stuff. And that's going to be next video. I'm going to actually film that right now. So stay tuned if you're in for that. But yeah, till next time, guys, take care of yourselves. Love you. God bless. Stay warm. And I will see you next video.